The way if it was Zeepruk in the past, he would have absolutely panicked. But now he's so used to Nunew being naughty, haha. And yet he caresses Nunew head softly. The way even after 4 years of being together, Zeepruk just rests his face on his hand, tilting his head a little, looking at Nunew being the cute little boy he fell in love with is so precious. No, like Nunew literally just playing with that light thing, and Zeepruk just puts forward more things in front of Nunew to let him play more. This kind of sweet love. Zeepruk said, "Who is the most beautiful?" Nunew said, "Well, it's New, of course." Zeepruk said, "New, the most beautiful of all." Nunew said, "If Ia is the owner of the company, Ia needs to take care of New well." Zeepruk said, "I won't be." Nunew said, "Need to take care of everything about New if Ia is the owner of the company." Zeepruk said, "Then you need to have a room for me in your new house first." Nunew said, "Ow. How do you know that there's not one already there?" Zeepruk said, "Ow, how is that even possible?" Nunew said, "There is the cat's room. You'll sleep in the cat's room." Zeepruk said, "Who knew? If I have to sleep in the cat's room, I'd rather sleep in the living." Nunew said, "Ah, why not? You don't want to play with July?" Zeepruk said, "I'm a dog person. July isn't even interested in you. Will he be interested in me?" Nunew said, "July will probably play with you more than me. July plays with everyone in the house except me." Zeepruk said, "Is that so?" Nunew said, "Why is it like this? Or is it 'cause July is irritated of me?" Zeepruk said, "Yeah, thinks it might be like that." Nunew said, "Or is it 'cause we're both cats, so he might not like my face?" Zeepruk said, "I think July might not like a face like New. It's probably not to his liking." Nunew said, "Should I release him to a temple?" Zeepruk said, "July probably also wanna speak too. He might wanna go, but no one took him there." Positive energy in a neg minus. It's not positive, it's just negative with negative. And New doesn't have time to be with July. You don't want with him at all. Play with Nong too. Nunew said, "How do you know I don't play with him?" "I do play with him." Zeepruk said, "Play only at times." Nunew said, "I've talked to him." "How does Ia know I don't talk to my cat?" "I do talk. Like the other night, I also talked. I said to July, 'I know that you can speak, go on and speak.'" Zeepruk said, "It's this why July doesn't wanna talk." Nunew said, "You try speaking and I won't tell anyone." Zeepruk said, "July still doesn't who he's talking to." Nunew said, "And I won't tell anyone that you know how to speak. Try speaking, I know that you can talk." Zeepruk said, "This is funny. This is called being lonely." Nunew said, "And after that he walked away from me." Zeepruk said, "They call it being lonely, New." Nunew said, "Oh, you never see it on TikTok?" Zeepruk said, "I don't watch it, I only know from New. But I've talked to myself in the mirror. Today I look so handsome. I look good." Nunew said, "Is this space open to praise yourself?" Zeepruk said, "Some days if I look chubby, I'd say it, but mostly it'd be, oh, today I look good. Building up my self-confidence." Nunew said, "Can I close the space RN? What is this convo?" Zeepruk said, "Hold on a sec, New. I'm gonna go create a new account real quick. I'm going to hype you up." Nunew said, "Hype me up about what?" Zeepruk said that New's super cute, gorgeous, and the pillar of hips. Zeepruk said, "You can just say that with your main account, from ZeeNunew space." Nunew said, "Archery is so much fun. New is really good at it. Is there anything New isn't good at?" Zeepruk said, "Well, there were times when the arrow didn't hit the target, but you have to keep a face like it did." Nunew said, "As long as my form looks good. Whether it hits or not doesn't matter." Zeepruk said, "But in reality, it didn't hit." Nunew said it did during practice. The wind blew my arrow away. The wind was strong, so it shifted. Never it's New's fault, the wind is at fault here, Zee said honestly. The company didn't really want us to come out and talk, but we discussed it because if we didn't, we wouldn't feel at ease. Nunew said I was wondering whether I should speak out or not because I was afraid people might feel hurt, but I want everyone to understand our perspective. Sometimes the feedback from some people is really harsh. For example, the makeup and stylist teams are ones that me and Ia chose ourselves not just for work, but also for our comfort. The company gives us a lot of freedom. They ask us what kind of makeup and outfits we like, and we want to explore a variety of styles. Zee said regarding hairstyles, sometimes it depends on our confidence. Some styles that people want us to try might make us feel unsure in motion, like in videos, but we're trying to diversify more and keep requesting things from the team. I'd like everyone to speak kindly to each other. Some words can really wear us down. Nunew said some people ask if I'm being bullied or teased. I've never felt that way. Who would want their own work to turn out badly? When I go on X, I don't feel good seeing criticism aimed at the people around me. If someone critiques for the sake of improvement, that's great, but this isn't about defending anyone. I just want our fandom to be a comfortable space for everyone. I don't want some people to overthink things on their own. Zee said I want everyone to respect each other. No one wants their work to turn out poorly. Sometimes there are many factors at play. Give constructive feedback and talk nicely, but don't be afraid to share your opinions, we're listening. Nunew said another thing is about the fandoms of other younger artists. Personally, me and the younger ones at the company love each other a lot. I don't want some people to think it's about who's biased toward whom. Sometimes it makes things awkward with friends and juniors when we meet. Some of them don't even dare to talk to me. Also, regarding clients, most of them give us compliments, but there might be some comments that make the clients themselves feel uneasy around us. It makes me feel unsure how to act. But generally, clients praise our fandom for being well-mannered. Some people say the company only got to where it is today because of ZeeNunew, and I feel bad for the company. In the early days when no one knew us, the company invested so much in us, even though they didn't know what they'd get in return. I want to say that ZeeNunew exists today because of the company too. But I also want to say that feedback is welcome. The company listens all the time. Zee said we don't want people to get caught up in group assumptions, so we wanted to come communicate directly. Nunew said I'm not saying everyone has to support everyone in the company. I'd like the focus to be on ZeeNunew, but if you want to support others too, we'd be happy. If there are some accounts that aren't nice to our fandom, I'd like you to let it slide sometimes. Some people might just create accounts to stir things up. Zee said please allow me to address this. No one wants their work to turn out badly. I hope we can respect everyone and the people around them, whether it's everyone. I mean, our work is different, right? No one wants their work to turn out badly. Everyone tries to do their best. As humans, no one wants their work to turn out badly. There's no, what's it called? Nothing is perfect all the time. But I believe that everyone truly wants to do their best, or help each other, pushing each other to do things as best as we can, whether it's about hair, makeup, styling, or anything else. Because there are some things that have many factors. I want to encourage each other. But you can give feedback. We can talk to each other. We can criticize each other nicely. I'm not talking this to give negative energy more and more. I want the atmosphere to be good everywhere. I understand that everyone is concerned or wants to support us. There are many perspectives, right? I want everyone to talk nicely and share. It's not like listening to X's space today, and not daring to give feedback, or being afraid that we'll overthink it, or afraid that it will make anyone think too much. Don't be afraid. We can share it, talk nicely, and it must be positive energy. Zee said there'll be something interesting about the next prince. In May, please enjoy Songkran mid-upper, then continue enjoying the next prince. Nunew said tomorrow, today new guest on Pia Paul Kim's concert. Zee said sleep well and wake up fresh to sing beautifully. Nunew said thank you crab. ZeeNunew said good night, everyone. Nunew said July, I know that you can talk. Try talking. I won't tell anyone that you can talk. I know that you can talk. Right? Answer me. Come talk to me. I meow cute aggression. Yeah. Oi, so cute your fur is all over my pants already. July must know something's up in Phi New's heart. He's being really sweet and staying with Phi the whole time. Nong Juju is really sweet in his own way.